I mean, not really. It's been the same type of work. You know, you got to stay consistent. I don't want to put too much on it.
But you feel good about it?
I feel great about it. Great.
When do you ship out?
I'll probably leave late August or early September.
How do you feel about this team? What kind of chances do you think this team has?
We playing for $1 million, so I mean, with the collection of guys we got, everybody's hungry, everybody wants that, so I think we got a good chance.
What's it like playing for $1 million?
I mean, it's not too much different than a regular game. It's just you know that there's $1 million at the end of this, so if it's a loose ball, you better die for it.
Nelly, you talked when you came here about idolizing these guys. Be out there in a court with Vance and Sam. What's this experience been like?
It's just a full circle moment for me. It's like I remember being a young kid watching these guys hopping into the drills to now playing on the same team for $1 million. I mean, it's just a full circle moment.
I know Coach Capel was big on like signing the brick and kind of like bringing the program back together. How does it feel now that you're out of it and you're kind of in the same boat as them, like kind of looking into the program?
It feels good. I mean, I remember having this question a lot whenever I was still playing about the things we were doing at the time. And now that I'm an alumni and I can sit back and watch these guys practice and then we come out here and do this, I can finally say I think we left the program in good hands.
How does it feel, too, to kind of be a part of this legacy in a way? I mean, there's so many of you guys here that are big names, that are people that, you know, they say, like, wait, I know all these guys.
I mean, it really hasn't sunk in yet that I'm a part of that group, so it's just kind of surreal for me still just being around these guys who I used to idolize and being one of them and not just a little kid looking up to them anymore, so it's definitely a different feeling.
What do you know about the culture and the people of Cyprus?
I don't know much yet. I know where I'm going is a really nice island, and it's a really nice location with a lot of nice people, and they welcoming me so far, so I can't wait to see how it is when I actually get there.
How many games is the season? How long is the season?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's around 30 games, similar to a college season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nelly, what about this team here for the TBT excites you? You know, you guys have guys from different generations, but after you've been practicing with them for a while, you know, what's this team going to look like?
I think we're going to be a really, really tough team, number one. I mean, we're a collection of guys who played at this university, Pittsburgh, so if anything, you know you're going to get a tough look from us, and you're always going to we're going to give us the best fight, you know what I mean? So I think just that in itself is going to be hard for us. $1 million on the line, it's going to be hard to beat us.
Is it tough for Coach Blair or Capel?
Coach Kate probably got him beat out just because we haven't done any runs yet.
No, have you thought about, we're talking about big picture with playing with these guys, but little guy playing in Beaver County, now basketball's going to take you to Cyprus.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's a journey. I mean, I've been through a lot with this game. I'm just very blessed and thankful for it to land in me as a professional basketball player, making money to play the game I love in another country. So I think, for me, my goal is to go be a legend over there as well.
Does it hit you yet?
Today it kind of hit me because of so many people talking about it on social media and stuff like that, but before today it hadn't hit me at all. Today I kind of got a little sentimental, like, man, I am going to have to leave here soon. So it's been a whole bunch of different emotions, and excited is at the top of that list.
Do you know some people over there? Do you know anyone that's signed over there?
I follow the guys who are going to be on my team next year on social media, but I don't know them like personally or anything though.
You've been running with this.
Talk to like any of the guys like over here that have played overseas to kind of get to know what you're about to
Yeah, man. I mean, anybody who knows me knows I'm a guy who has to do my research. So I do all the research in the world. I make sure I'm making an educated decision when I make a big decision like that. So I've reached out to everybody who's playing overseas.
You've been running with this current Pitt team, the guys that are coming in now.
Yeah, I've been playing pickup with them throughout most of the summer.
How do they look?
They look real good, man. Different unit. I mean, they're younger than us, so they're a little more athletic than we were. So they got some young legs out there. It's a pretty good unit, though.
Anyone in particular standing out, especially among the new guys?
I just think the whole team. I mean, everybody's bringing something different. Like, there's no guys that just bring one thing. They all got something different they bring. It just brings it together to make a good unit, for sure.
What have you seen from the young guards?
They're good, man. I mean, the good thing about, I think, this season was the fact that me and Greg and JB and Nike and a few of us guys were around. So it's easier for those guys to pick up on some of the things that we are doing or even things we're saying. It's just easier for them to pick up on it because we're still here.
Back to the tournament, just how much fun is this for you guys?
It's nice. It's really fun. I think it's just the fact that we're competing for $1 million, it just makes it so much more fun because we know what's at stake.
You just led a team as a point guard to the NCAA tournament, and I hear LeVan's kind of like telling you what to do. Is he still like the ultimate point guard he was back in 09?
For sure. I mean, it's just about, his mentality and his voice. He's going to do that no matter what. No matter what happens on the court, he's always going to be very vocal and and try to lead his unit. So I'm, as a younger pro, I'm trying to pick up on the things he's showing me as well.
In the 4 months since the season ended, how much basketball have you been playing? Regularly, a couple times a week?
Yeah, I work out every single day. I'm in the gym every day, but I haven't played as much pickup as like the season, obviously. But we've actually played a lot of pickup here with the current team and now with the TBT team. So I've been getting good runs in.
Nelly, what's it like adjusting to, you've played alongside Greg before, but some of these guys haven't been around for a while, and you have a quick turnaround time. What is the practices like? How do you prepare for something like this?
I think more than anything, we just got to make sure we compete. I think all of us, being that we're all pros now, we all know how to play basketball. Basketball is a simple sport, so it's not as much about X's and O's, more about being competitive and really getting in shape. I think that's going to be the biggest challenge for us, making sure that we're able to play as hard as we can for as long as we can.
And then what was the process for you to be getting on the team? Did you always kind of know you were going to be doing it, or what was it like for you?
I think once the team came about, Gilbert Brown was the coach, and he just, I don't think he's the coach anymore, but he was the coach at the time, and he just let me know that they were doing it, and I automatically told him I'll definitely do it with him. So.
And Greg said you convinced him to play.
Yeah, you know how Greg is. So anytime, me and Greg are like this, so once I knew that I was playing, I already knew he was going to play. Even he said he wasn't, I knew he was going to play.
What's it like getting to play with him again?
It's really, really good. I mean, that's one of my best friends. So, I mean, for us personally, we talk about it all the time. We were really sad about not being able to play again after college ended, but now that we got this opportunity, we're going to make the best of it.
Nelly, how were Coach Capel and the other Pitt staffers involved once you graduated from Pitt? Were they involved in this process of getting you to go pro?
Yeah, they were really involved. I mean, I've asked them a lot of questions. They gave me great advice about my pro career. A lot of the guys had been through it before, so they had direct advice, and they had friends who I could reach out to if they didn't know the answer. They were just, like when I signed this paper to come to Pitt, and they told me it was a lifetime commitment. They showed that this year for sure.
And you tried out for the Hornets, I believe?
Yes, sir.
How was that experience?
Yeah, it was good. It was really, really good workout. It was a great experience to be around that environment, understand it, and I think going forward it's going to help me for my next chance I get, and my brother, when he gets a chance to go through it, he'll have the blueprint now. So.
Nelly, do you think your guys' recent experience in the NCAA tournament helps you for this, since it's very similarly structured?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just playing in those high-intensity environments, I think it just kind of forces you to take it up a notch. So I think that's what the NCAA tournament did, and that's what this tournament's all about, so it definitely relates.
Greg was talking about how it feels to be playing alongside some of these Pitt greats and knowing he's alongside it. What is that like for you, especially knowing that you grew up watching some of these guys?
Yeah, it's kind of surreal still. It's like I haven't really fully adjusted to even being a pro yet. So, like, it's crazy that these guys are looking at me as a pro and they're respecting me the way I used to respect them as a kid. So it's a really cool moment. And, I mean, for me, it's just humbling for sure.